Hey guys, welcome back to my garage. This is the first episode on fixing up the KTM. I'm gonna do whatever I can right now with the parts that I have. So we're gonna replace the battery since I already have it. We're going to remove this carbon fiber piece, which it's a good idea, but it's broken. I don't know how to work on carbon fiber, so I'll take it off altogether and then I'll figure something out. And we're gonna see if by cleaning the seal, the oil leak stops. And that's about it for this episode. So now for the chit chat, let's get on it. One beautiful thing of this KTM is that most of the bolts around are either 8mm or 10mm. When it comes to the seat, over here it's an 8mm. So here we are, we have this little bitty battery over here. As you guys can see, there is a battery tender extension cable over here and two more cable on each side. Not sure where they go. Not sure what they do. I'm just sure that I'm gonna put it back exactly as they are. So I'm gonna start pulling this up. Good news, the battery bolts are 8mm too. I'm starting to think that with an 8mm, with a 10mm and a multi-use screwdriver, you can actually take this thing completely apart. Pull those rubber bands and free out the battery. I'm gonna leave the bottom one on because I don't care. it's rubber, so I'm just gonna pull it. So the lithium one, it's probably about an inch or 2.5 centimeters shorter. And when it comes to the width, it's exactly the same width. So this actually, I think it's better because it sticks out way less. It fits in there and it stays further down. But before I put it in, how about we'll weigh it and see what the weight difference is, because this one feels pretty heavy. So we have a little more than half a kilo and more than 1.5 kilos. So it turns out that the anti-gravity battery is about 1 kilo lighter than the lead acid. 1 kilo is 2.2 pounds, so 1 kilo is pretty good. The battery comes with all the hardware you need. You have 4 screws for all 4 terminals, so you can put it each way you want it. On top of that, if you think that the battery is too short, they give you those pieces of plastic that mount on the bottom of the battery. And now the battery is almost as tall as the OEM. Since you're here and the battery is off the bike, take this time to clean up the battery holder, especially because the air filter, it's just right here. It's all open, so anything that is on that eventually is gonna make its way into the air filter. All right, so I'm gonna remove the protectors over here and I'm gonna drop the battery in there. Put the retainer back on and the battery is in really solid. And at this point, let's put all the connectors back the way they were. And I think I'm gonna reroute this positive across over here since I have some spare space. Off camera, I actually gave a really quick clean to the carburetor. I didn't do nothing but take the ball off from the bottom. That's why I don't like this freaking long thing, because it's horrible to work in there. But remove the ball, blow it up, remove the jets, blow the jets up, put it back in, and let's see what's going on. Strong battery, I'll give you that. Not bad! Not bad at all! So let's turn it off before the fumes take me out for good. And love the battery, lots of crank power. Now that the battery is in and I found out that the bike actually runs without any major maintenance other than me doing a very quick carb cleaning, not even worth of recording. Let's move on and let's remove this thing that I've been looking at for a while and that I don't like. And oh, almost a perfect game. I thought it was a 10mm. Instead, it looks like it's a 12. Let's pull out a 12. Missed again. It's not a 12, it's an 11. This one out as well. Here we go. Off it goes. Let's put it aside. Let's take care of this piece of this actually looks like real carbon fiber, but it's broken, and if it's broken, it's gotta go. I did some research and it turns out that this is a 2004, and the 2004 EXC actually had a single piece back here. So the model prior, the 2003, had the 3 pieces, but the 2004 has the single piece, which is slimmer. On top of that, if I'm not mistaken, the 2004 fairing actually has holes over here and over here to reach the exhaust system. By the way, if I'm mistaken on the single piece for the 2004, let me know in the comment below. As I said, KTMs are new to me, so especially dirt bikes. Too bad. This is real carbon fiber, but this part it's broke, so it's gotta go. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if you like it better without the carbon fiber piece or with the carbon fiber piece. All right, at this point, I'm gonna remove this and get access to the fork under. And as I said, everything is an 8 or a 10mm if you have the original bolts. So I'm gonna remove those 3. You have 3 bolts, one in the back and one over here. You're gonna start removing them, and this thing just comes out. First of all, we gotta remove the dust cover. There is probably a special tool to do this, but a screwdriver will do just fine. All right. There wasn't that much oil behind this, so I'm assuming it's a very small leak, which I'm glad. Either way, the dust seal needs to be replaced. So eventually I'm gonna do that. But for now, let's pull out the seal mate and see what we can do. Actually, I did get some chunks off of it. Chunks, little bitty things, but 2 things. I either made it better or I made it worse. Before I put this back on, I actually want to talk about a kind of an ingenious system that KTM has. If you guys see over here, there is this ring on the fork, which is replaceable. And that ring is what keeps the protection away from the fork itself, compared to the Yamaha, where the Yamaha has a thing that actually slides over here, and over time it rubs the outside. The ring only rubs on the inside, and when this wears out too bad, you can just replace the ring and keep going. It's actually a pretty good system. Moving on, I really want to do something about this, but I don't have parts for it, so this is gonna have to wait next time around. One thing I have to commend KTM for, other than obviously the bike itself, is one very important thing for an owner, and it's the owner's manual. This is how you make an owner's manual. Fortunately enough, this bike came with the owner's manual, the part catalog, the cover, and a whole bunch of other stuff. But this is very important. This thing has most of the torque specs you need as the procedure for all the maintenance that you gotta do to your bike, obviously up to a certain point. And it's very well done. Now, if you pair the KTM manual with the Haynes manual, with those two, you can actually take this bike apart and rebuild it completely. I went through both manuals to make sure they have everything I need, and they do. So I'm very pleased. I keep buying the Haynes manual because I've been using it for so long that I know exactly what everything is, and I can find stuff really, really easy. So this is what works for me. I don't know if for you is the same, but if it is, check the link in the description. For today, we are done with the KTM 525 EXC Street Legal. I hope you guys enjoy this and all the other videos that are gonna come about the KTM. As always, if you guys like this video, like. If you love this video, subscribe. Ciao belli, and I'll see you next time.